What's up and welcome back to the Metalhead Car Show. Today we are in the XFR Ford Maverick, which in English that is a Maverick that's all-wheel drive with a 2-liter EcoBoost engine. One of my very good friends has lent the car to me to go check it out, and I was really excited to check this out because I love the fact that the whole mini truck thing's kind of back in full swing, and the fact this one came with all-wheel drive and the 2-liter EcoBoost from the Focus ST made me just really intrigued towards what it is. Now I haven't got on it yet, but first impressions, it drives well. It has this nice little tight steering wheel, which I really like. It kind of makes it feel more like a small car than a really big car, which truly this isn't a big car. You sit kind of really high up in it, which gives it this illusion that it's a lot bigger than it really is. But truthfully, like, I drive a Ford Focus and this feels like it takes up a little bit more space, but not that much. Yeah, it's not slow. It's very much not slow. I gotta say, the sound is really muffled in this thing, which having that 2-liter, 250-ish horsepower EcoBoost Focus engine, I was kind of expecting it to be a bit more throaty, a bit more there. And I got some exhaust shots earlier, well, these. But comparing that to this, I don't know, it just seems really, really quiet. And again, it's not a performance truck, but also, like, if you're gonna have the engine, you're gonna have dual exhaust in this thing. Like, seriously, why not have a bit more of an open intake on it? Picks up and goes just fine. Like, power is not this thing's issue. Although squeezing a Focus RS engine in one of these would be, oh, I know. I gotta say, the last time I drove a pickup truck was probably back in high school, and it was something like a super high mile 97 Dodge Ram RT, or maybe a late 90s Silverado of some sort. So, and thinking back to how those were then and how this is to drive, this is miles above it. It's so much easier. This is really, really nice and easy to use. And I love this interior. This one has the orange trim to it. And truly, like, it's a full plastic interior, but given the different material or different shades of plastic or different fields of plastic, I might be getting my words wrong, but it just makes it look a lot nicer than it kind of is. And I'm not saying that's a negative way, I'm just saying it looks nice. So I'm trying to play with the wastegate, but it being automatic and I'm kind of in an area that I can't really drive enthusiastically, it's really hard to try to hear a blow off, but I'm pretty sure it can slightly. I don't think the camera's going to pick it up. I think I'm kind of plaguing myself because although I think this thing's actually really fun and really cool, it's very much not a performance car out of the box. I was really kind of hoping it would be this ST mini truck, but it's not quite there. I don't know if it's the transmission or the weight it carries, which is preventing it from having that, but I think deep down it wants to be. It's a really small thing. I wasn't really planning on having this in the shot, but getting a little bit of gas is kind of low to start with, and I think this is a better turning radius than my Ford Focus, which is actually really impressive for not a big car, but a bigger car than what I'm used to. Very cool. All right, back to it. So I was wrong about something before that little intermission. I said this thing has an automatic. I'm wrong. It has a CVT, which is probably why when I was doing those videos kind of showing the exhaust sound, it wouldn't actually go above 4,000 RPM. So kind of makes sense. So when the Maverick first came out, I remember it got a lot of flack for being a small pickup truck because the Maverick was this entry-level muscle car of the 70s. In reality, the Maverick was kind of an economy car for the 70s, and just an entry-level Ford. Yeah, it had some 302 options, but truthfully it wasn't a muscle car. So seeing it come back as a pickup truck isn't really that shocking. Yeah, it picks up and goes really, really well. I think a few gears to run through would be kind of nice. I think it's because I was kind of on congested roads and couldn't really get into it. I never really noticed that it wasn't shifting, which makes me sound like a moron. Going through city driving this car, I gotta say, it's so easy to use. Like, again, it's not that big, but you still have all the truck luxuries and truck benefits, and it just maneuvers through things so easily. Like, great job on that. Oh, kind of heard the wastegate there. It's there, it's just so quiet. I want more of that. It doesn't roll that much, it stays pretty planted. Like, I'm not having on two wheels, I'm not pushing it super hard right now, but still, like, through corners, it's pretty good. I'm pretty pleased by this. Like, it handles pretty well, and there's something kind of rewarding about it. Get out of the corner, and I guess it's shifting, although I'm pretty sure it's a CVT. I don't know what's going on with the transmission, and so you hear this little bit of wastegate noise, and it's just fun. Maybe that's just owning a car with a turbocharger on it. I don't know. As someone who's driven a manual for years, it's kind of weird, because I always want to put my hand out here to go grab the shifter that's not there. But that's actually the first car I've got to use that has a knob to select gears in it. It was weird getting into it, but I got used to it really, really quickly. So one of the first car videos I did with me talking in it in the Metalhead Car Show was a TikTok and like Instagram reel that was talking about this rumor of a Ford Maverick ST coming out, which from what I recall, it was over a year ago now, but from what I recall, it was going to be a all-wheel drive, lower 2.3, 2.7 liter Maverick, and honestly, like, after having to drive one, that'd be wicked. Because like having one of these that's a bit more powerful and a little bit tighter, and maybe some paddle shifters on it'd be a lot of fun, would be awesome. And that market doesn't exist yet. But honestly, as it works, if there's going to be a brand of car or a genre of car, there's going to eventually be a performance variant of it, plus the minivan. So I'd like to see an ST Maverick come out at some point. I don't know if we really need an RS Maverick, although very cool. But truly, if you have the time and energy and you want one of these and you want to make it fun, you can absolutely do this, no problem. Because truthfully, it's pretty good as it is. Like, these seats are comfortable, the interior is nice, it has tech, it drives well. Again, it's easy to maneuver in city conditions. And I'm willing to bet if you were to slap a bit more of a free-breathing exhaust on it and a less restrictive intake, it would completely change the personality of this and just make it so much more fun. Once again, not that it isn't, but more. Once again, I gotta say, I love that the mini truck market is back and it's a real thing. Like, when the Ranger came back to North America in 2018, 2019, whatever it was the mini truck, but truthfully, like, it wasn't small. It's probably the size of old F-150s. As when I'm right behind a Honda CR-V right now, this really isn't that much bigger. Like, for a pickup truck, that is small. And you still get a 4.5-foot bed. Like, you still have a usable bed in this. It's not like it's just kind of an afterthought or anything like that. So to wrap it up on this very bright day, I like the Maverick. I think it's fun, I think it's super easy to use, and I think if you want to play with it, you absolutely could. Ford, if you're watching this, Maverick, ST. I think that'd be a fantastic idea. We know there's going to be some sort of N Hyundai. We know there's going to be some sort of sports mini truck in the future. Beat them to the punch. Also, if you're in the Ottawa-ish area and you have a cool car, let me know. I would love to check it out for a video like this. But I want to know, what do you think? Do you like the Maverick? Do you want to see a performance variant of it? And are you into the new mini truck thing? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed what you've seen. I post on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. I'll see you later.